I'm Nora Collins. You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
In our top story, Monroe County homelessness awareness got a spark last week from Toma's Mayor Mike Murray. More on that story in a bit. But first, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and welcome to your hometown news on LYNXX 24. I'm April Frelke, and with me this Thanksgiving week is anchor Nick Kaufman.
Good to be here.
Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, jinx.
But this is that beginning of that season where there's 1,000 dates and things happening. Okay, and we'll see some.
We've got a lot
today,
of dates and things. I'm excited for our local gift guide today because I've personally purchased something from them already.
I have too, and you paid for it.
Oh, is that why you needed money?
Absolutely,
Okay.
I forgot to bring money.
Well, this week's Connect 24 is brought to you by Rudy Jensen of New Lisbon. Toma Mayor Mike Murray issued a proclamation declaring last week, November 10th through the 18th, as Family Promise Week, urging all citizens to recognize and raise awareness of the issue of homelessness. The proclamation was presented at the Monroe County Family Promise Affiliates annual chili dinner, which celebrated the impact of Family Promise and highlighted the need for the organization to be fully up and running in Monroe County area. The Family Promise is a national organization that helps families out of transition, out of homelessness, and has one of the highest success rates of any program of its kind. However, local volunteers and community involvement are key to the success of any Family Promise chapter, and the official launch of the Monroe County chapter hinges on one thing: community support. The organization needs 13 host churches on board to get up and running, but currently it only has 9. Once it launches, the Monroe County chapter will accept 3 to 5 homeless families at one time. Participants will stay at the Sparrow's Nest at the Abbey during the day, and where they will receive individual case management services. At night, families will move to one of the host churches for a meal and a place to sleep for the night. Participants in the program stay in an average of 61 days, and nationally, 82% of the families served by Family Promise secure a permanent housing.
Wow. You know, if the viewers out there are with a church that are not supporting Family Promise, they should get a hold of Krista Baptista. She's the Monroe County head of that of the group from Monroe County.
And then also, Nick, they're looking for some donations. It's a Club 180 for your organization to donate $180.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but it's good. Club 180. Club 180.
180.
Okay, pop up some bucks there, and you will be supporting a great program. Right. Yeah, we'll learn more about it later, right? Don't look now, but the Canadian Pacific Railroad's holiday train is heading our way on December 8th for its 20th year. The holiday train makes its way through our area, and it plans on stopping several times through Juneau and Monroe counties as it makes its way across the United States. Now, this year, the train will be traveling west, as folks in our viewing area will get to see musical guests, the Trews, and Willie Porter, and of course, Santa. The Dells will see the holiday train first at 2:45 p.m. Then it rolls on to Mauston at 4:15 p.m., followed by Toma at 5:30 p.m., and finally Sparta at 6:40 p.m. before it rolls along to La Crosse and into Minnesota. Local food banks will be accepting food and monetary donations at each stop to ensure those less fortunate have enough healthy food this holiday season. So bundle up and bring your families and food donations to the local train tracks and enjoy some holiday train festivities. There we go with event number 1.
You know, I listened to Willie Porter when I was at UW Stout. He's a historic musician, so it's way back. Well, we had a special guest in studio recently, coming in fresh off her recent EP album release of Strings. Nora Collins stopped by to record a few of her Christmas songs for the 7th annual Bob Honnell Christmas special. Our fellow anchor, Joe Minnie, was also here to ask her a few questions and see what she is up to. So take a look.
Welcome, Nora.
Thank you so much.
Nice to finally get you here in the studio. We've had you on the show before. So you are out and about promoting your new album, Strings, is that right?
I am, yes. We released it on November 2nd, and it is a collection of 6 songs that I had a hand in writing, and it's produced by a guy named Marshall Altman, who is a big producer in Nashville. He's produced people like Amy Grant, Natasha Bedingfield, Frankie Ballard, Eric Pasley. So it was a lot of fun getting to work with him, and an honor, and I feel like I learned a lot, and he helped bring these songs to life, and I'm so excited to share them with the world and my friends in Wisconsin.
I hear you had a special guest on one of your songs.
I did, yes. Vince Gill was kind enough to lend his beautiful vocal on a very special song to me on the EP. It's called Plain Jane, and it's probably my favorite song on the project, and it came from a personal place, and I think it's an idea that we all can relate to. It's a song about not feeling good enough, and you know, we all have those days. Sure. And so it's just a reminder to have faith and know that God has a plan, and in the end everything will be okay. And I just feel very lucky to have one of country music's, you know, most iconic voices on this song. It was an amazing experience, and I'm very grateful for it.
Where can people find it?
My new EP is available everywhere that you can download and stream music.
So Spotify,
Apple Music, Amazon, iTunes, everything.
Okay.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. So that's the beauty of the new digital media, right?
It is, yes, it is the beauty. So we appreciate downloads and streams.
Word on the street is that you were at the CMA Awards.
I was, yes. I got to be on the red carpet, and I got to give some of my friends in Milwaukee a little behind-the-scenes taste of the red carpet. So it was an honor to be there at country music's biggest night, and I got to interview some really great country stars. It was really fun.
You are helping with the Bob Honnell 2018 Christmas special.
It's been so much fun. We just finished taping the 3 songs, and 2 of them are original Christmas songs that I wrote with my good friend Robert Arthur, and then a country, or a Christmas classic, I should say, Silent Night, which is also on my Christmas EP. And it's just an honor to be a part of it.
Okay, well, Nora Collins, thank you so much for coming here and being with us, and good luck on your career.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
You can check out Nora and all of our special guests on this year's 7th Annual Bob Honnell Christmas Special. As a reminder, proceeds from the sales of this year's Bob Honnell Christmas Special Blu-ray and DVD will go toward the Boys and Girls Club.
Continuing our focus to shop small, shop local over the next several weeks, LYNXX 24's holiday gift guide will be featuring local artisans and some of the unique handmade items they sell in this area, with the goal of helping you find some great locally made items for the folks on your Christmas gift list. This week's edition of the Holiday Gift Guide will feature Linda Kuhn and Dave King of the Mosquito Ranch and Great Outdoors Legends, who have joined April in our studio. So I guess we're going to have to talk to April.
Thanks, Nick. Well, Linda Kuhn and Dave King hail from the rural Mauston area and offer a unique product in the line of handmade fishing lures, jewelry, and ornaments through their home-based businesses, Mosquito Ranch and Great Outdoor Legends. Well, welcome to the LYNXX, David and Linda. So great to have you. And I discovered Linda at the Burr Oak Winery Harvest Festival, where I purchased some lures for my son for his birthday in October. So I could talk about that. So Dave, welcome too.
Thank you.
Should we just start with your fishing lures? Talk a little bit about that.
Okay. This lure has been around for about 70 years, but it's been in our house for about 4.
Okay.
A man by the name of Merton Wolf, who lives over near Prairie du Chien, invented the shape for fishing on the Mississippi River. And when he quit making them, we had the opportunity to buy his materials and permission to use his name. So if you look in a bait shop, you'll see these as Wolf Big Dudes. The interesting thing about them is that they're weighted on the front so that when they pull through the water, they vibrate. The very first time I fished with one, I thought that I had hooked an electric fence because my pole started buzzing.
Oh,
like
okay.
Apparently that really makes the fish angry, and they try to bite that.
So a strategy with the lures.
Apparently so, yes.
Now I know you have special lures for special fish as well.
Yes. This one that I just held up, this is our goby. We just came up with this pattern about 3 months ago. Some of the people who fish on Lake Michigan want to use this because it imitates that invasive species.
Oh, okay.
So
I know I bought 2 lures for my son, and I forgot which ones I bought when I saw you. And Luke knew exactly which one they were by the way they were painted, and it was like a little mitt for a walleye. And he said they even have the blood, the red, that the fish would notice the blood, that it wasn't injured as you were doing the tackle. I just was like, wow.
Yep.
You're very detailed and real specific, right? He said, yeah, this is spot on, Mom. Like. He was very satisfied. So this is the gift for any of our fishing enthusiasts.
There are 19 steps in making this lure.
Wow.
And our daughter-in-law and son do most of that work all by hand. They have a lot of fun doing it.
David, where can you find this product?
This product should be in all of your local bait stores.
Okay.
If it isn't, ask them for it. You can also get it on our website, greatoutdoorlegends.com. Okay. And important to remember that between now and Christmas, there's an 8% discount on the website.
Oh, excellent. And then Linda, in our last minute, talk about your product. This is beautiful because it's connected to the fishing lures.
One day I was cleaning in an area of the work area where we make the fishing lures, and came upon some extra inventory that we don't use for these lures. And I asked the family it was okay if I could take it home and just kind of fiddle around with things and see what I could come up with. And I came up with jewelry. So we have earrings, necklaces, pins, brooches, and I experimented this year with making butterflies and dragonflies.
Oh, I saw that. Dragonfly is beautiful, right.
And then these are Christmas ornaments to hang either on a Christmas tree or on a window.
Okay, and where can our viewers find your product?
By contacting me at my email, which is mosquitoranch58@gmail.com. I also, in about 6 months of the farmers market and craft season, I go around to different places. But if you contact me, I'll let you know where I am for the weekend, and I bring all these things.
Great. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you.
Well, we need to take a short break. When we come back, Nick will be here with F&M Bank's Rebecca Giroux for this month's edition of Money Matters. But first, here's a look at your 5-day forecast.
You want it? We'll find it. You got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
If we were like most food companies, we would constantly be innovating with stuff like taco tubes, rainbow cheese, and I don't know, drone delivery. But at Organic Valley, we've been innovating food for 30 years with just a few simple ingredients, like sun, soil, rain, and grass. So you can do revolutionary things like cook with it and, serve it to your family. Just honest to goodness organic food. Call us crazy, but it's working. Organic Valley.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Tomah and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
This is Nancy Vandermeer, and you're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
want us to start here. Welcome back to LYNXX 24. In this month's edition of Money Matters, we are here with F&M Bank's Rebecca Giroux, and we are here to talk about holiday shopping. Welcome back, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Yeah, what aspect of shopping are we going to be talking about from the banker's perspective?
We're just going to talk about ways that people can kind of save money, because it can be a stressful time when you're talking about everything to do with holidays, and now it's the week. You know, Black Friday's coming up in a couple days, and then Cyber Monday, and then it's just rushing until Christmas. And so we're just going to talk about some easy tips that people can implement to kind of save a little bit on their holiday budgets.
Should I be taking notes on this thing, feverishly?
Yeah, you'll have to watch it back.
Okay, good. I'm waiting to hear this.
Yeah, so we have a few different tips. And so the first one, we always say, you know, when you're trying to save money, is you start with your budget. So in the holiday season, make your list and check it twice. Okay. So start with how much you want to spend total, and not just on gift giving, because a lot of times we focus on how much we're going to spend on gifts, but it's actually the holidays as a whole, because you have travel expenses, entertainment expenses, food, cooking,
very good.
The tree, decorations.
So first thing is to budget.
Budget.
Okay, if you haven't budgeted, okay, this is the time to do it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Figure out how much you want to spend. Yep. Figure out where you're going to get there, and then you might have to check your list a couple different times to really try to get to that number.
Right. Gotcha. Actually, put numbers down.
Put numbers down. Yep. Exactly.
Put numbers down.
There you go.
Okay.
And then the second thing we say is take a look at, you know, what are the day-to-day things that you're doing that maybe you could postpone having until after the holidays to try to save some of that and reallocate your money. Like, do you buy a $4 latte every day? Do you go out to lunch 3 to 4 times a week, or out to dinner, or to the movies on a weekly basis? You know, are those things that maybe you could kind of postpone and then put that money towards your holiday expenses?
Very good. So you got a budget, and then you got to look at where you're going to get the money for that budget.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. So you can stretch by foregoing some things.
Right, adjusting what you're currently spending and things like that. Yeah. Number 3, and this is my favorite one, it's getting creative with your gift giving. Because gift giving is the most expensive part of most people's holiday budget. So figuring out, are there ways that we could save on gift giving? You know, as adults, could you do a white elephant Christmas gift?
Well,
yeah, a gift exchange. Where
everybody decides to do that. Right, okay.
Exactly. You just draw one name.
Or crafts.
Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts things, okay, make it yourself.
Yep, you could do it yourself. Okay. You know, you could, instead of giving gifts, do like a no gift giving policy where you do excursions or, you know, entertainment type things like a spa day or movie day or
make a little coupon out that said, this is good for a back rub.
Well,
yeah, right? And you give a dozen of those things to your wife.
You could totally do that.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
For sure. But yeah, get creative with your gift giving. Get your family together. Figure out maybe a way to make it fun and entertaining. And a lot of times when you do that, it's a little more fun than just giving someone a crock pot, for example.
Yeah.
And
good, 3 good tips.
Yeah.
You got another one?
We have one more.
Okay.
And so the last one would be planning. So planning for your shopping trips. You know, where can I get the best deal? Where can I get coupon codes? You know, where can I save? Can I do all my shopping in one day so I don't have to keep going back to the store and being tempted by other things in the aisle? And then it's never too late to start planning for 2019. You know, so...
Well, yeah.
You know, so maybe open up a holiday club savings account.
The old Christmas clubs.
Right. We offer them at F&M Bank. You can open it and then start putting a little money aside each month starting in January.
Great.
So
4 good
You're ready
tips.
to go.
Okay.
All right.
Plan it. Okay. Plan it. Think about it. Whatever. And then pull it together. Yeah.
Budget it. Get creative.
Very good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
That's great. So thank you, Rebecca, for giving us the lowdown on saving money while holiday shopping. We need to take a short break, but when we come back, April will be interviewing one of the Great Rivers United Way's success stories. So don't go anywhere now.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Tomah and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
Toma Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Toma Homes, custom homes built around your life.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
We're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you, us, and the community.
Yay!
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. The mission of the Great Rivers United Way is to unite people and resources to improve lives and strengthen our communities. One of the success stories the Great River United Way has is right here with us, with Nick and I, Patty Smith and her granddaughter Bella. This family has benefited from the United Way's partnership with the Families First of Monroe County. Welcome, Patty and Bella. We're so excited to have you with us.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
You guys have got a great story to tell. Not only a personal story, but a story about how community pulls together, okay, and can address needs much better than any other way. So why don't you give us a little, give the viewers a little background on your story.
What exactly do you want to know?
Well, first of all, how long have you been involved with the Family First program?
Since 2000. What is this, 2018? So 2016.
Very good. So you've had a couple years experience, okay? And what got you?
What connected you with them?
What connected you with them?
Well, we lived in Ohio. Isabella and I lived in Ohio, and all of my grandchildren are here in the area.
In this area?
Yes.
Okay.
La Crosse, Holman area. Yeah. And my
grandkids are a great draw, aren't they?
I have 19 of them, so yeah.
Do you really? Oh
yes.
My gosh. Okay.
So we, when we came back from Ohio, we were staying with my oldest daughter in Sparta, and she has 8 children.
Oh my gosh.
So
okay, right.
yeah, and we had been looking for an apartment, and because I am on disability and Isabella is on disability, it's our resource. I mean, our finances are very, they're not a lot.
Sure, limited.
Right.
Budget, yeah.
So I believe it was my daughter that mentioned Families First. And so I called them. And
you get a lot of people sitting in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's an expression for that, isn't there? Doubling or something like that?
You know, I guess that's what it's called, and I didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
I just called it living with my daughter temporarily.
Yeah.
So,
but viewers should be aware of that. There are so many situations where there's 2 or 3 family units living together, and that really is a form of homelessness.
And I didn't know it at the time until, someone told me about that.
So you were referenced to Family First?
Yes.
Okay, or United Way?
Families First,
here
in Toma.
Which is funded by Great Rivers United Way.
Right. And so I made an appointment, and I went and spoke with Ben, who at that time was the director of Family First, and explained our situation. And he said, we can help you with the security deposit or the first month's rent, whichever, whatever you can do, we can match that. So at that time, I found an apartment in Sparta.
Okay.
And Ben came and looked at it and said, okay, we'll write out the check, call the landlord, and they just was
really
just
supported.
awesome. Yes, exactly.
So you did the work, but you had a financial partner.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we've got 1 minute left, but I want to, yes, our time by.
Come on.
Bella, I wanted to ask you about, you have a dog with you now, Bear. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about your dog?
Yeah. He's sweet.
And he sleeps with you, he helps take. I had a dog named Bear growing up, so I thought that was a neat little part. So Bear's been a big part of your life now, too.
Yes.
And you didn't have any problem getting the animal to be able to live where you're living, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, we talked with the landlord and got the medical, because he is her anxiety dog.
Oh, yeah, kind of like a therapy dog.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
wonderful.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's very good. It's very good to see how United Way partnered with Families First to make this thing happen. Really good.
Without them, we wouldn't have been able to do what we,
Congratulations on your success.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Well, thank you, Patty and Bella, for sharing your story. We need to take a short break, but when we come back, Nick and I'll be filling you in on what's coming up in your community. Don't go anywhere.
I'm a simple guy. I like my beer cold, my wings hot, fireworks on the 4th of July. I'm just a security guard, so what do I know anyway?
I'm scared.
You're going to give me what I want. I'm coming for you.
Skyscraper. Rent now on LYNXX Networks, video on demand.
My name is Cindy Zardi. I'm the district administrator for the Toma Area School District. Toma Memorial Hospital is very important to the school district because they're a strong partner with us in preparing kids for their future. And in addition to that, because the hospital is an integral part of our community, it's a place where our graduates can come back to have good paying jobs in our community. Toma Memorial is dedicated to quality community care.
Some food companies put smiling cows and green pastures on their packaging, even if they're actually kept in confinement. Not cool. But at Organic Valley, we put smiling cows in our fields, where they belong. And to prove it, we put these fitness trackers on our cows, so you can actually count the steps they take in our green pastures. Turns out they take more steps than most people. Looking good, ladies! Letting cows be cows. Call us crazy, but it's working. Organic Valley.
This is Jason Gerke, and this is LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening.
Here's a look at what's coming up in your community. The Salvation Army of Juneau County is celebrating Christmas by hosting the Salvation Army Christmas Concert on Saturday, December 1st from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Mauston High School. The show will bolster the spirit of giving and lift up the community with the performances of bands, choirs, bells, dancers, and a whole lot more. And if you're a performer, there's plenty of room for more, and there's still time to join in this magical event. If you would like to help join in, help out, or sponsor the event, contact the Juneau County Salvation Army using the information on your screen.
Here's another December 1st announcement. Just after the Salvation Army concert on December 1st, Mauston's Holiday Parade will take to the streets at 5:30 p.m. The parade route starts at Olson Middle School, will proceed down Division Street, then turn right onto LaCrosse Street, ending at the corner of Hickory Street. For more information, send a note to the Mauston Chamber of Commerce using their chamber@mauston.com email address, and that's it.
And December 1st is the Lions Craft Fair in New Lisbon.
Oh, I'm going to miss it.
Okay. Well, thank you to our special guests, Nora Collins, Linda Kuhn, Dave King, Rebecca Giroux, Patty Smith, and her granddaughter Bella for taking part of this week's show. Thank you to our sponsors, YouTube viewers, and all of you at home for tuning into this week's Thanksgiving Day LYNXX 24, where we're connecting you to the community.
Happy
Thanksgiving.